Well, I.
ใจ
Oh, my Chinese so good. All right.
yeah
First of all, the chicken. Again, my chicken breast is where? My chicken leg is here. All right. I stop the fire and I put this. Okay.
ก็魚得唔得嘅咧？
Yeah, we can put after. No problem. No problem. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Slowly cooked. All right. Then this one with same concept. Okay, I keep it there. Alright. And this one needs more cooking. I will put the fire on. Now, to make your life easy also, instead of putting salt, put chicken powder, it works very well.
chicken powder
It's true, okay? It's nothing wrong with it. Especially here, people are used to the flavors, alright? And sometimes if they don't feel it, then they feel that the seasoning is wrong, alright? Because we are teaching people by adding some product, okay? Something there, or vegetable powders and things like this. Then our customer, I will say, are kind of used to it, alright? They get educated, the kids they get educated with noodle things, and then they give you a special flavors. That has been studied, of course, that make people reacted, all right? And then sometimes when you don't put it, you say, it doesn't taste like chicken, all right? And you have been doing everything right, okay, and putting the whole thing, but people expectation. It's like a bit of truffle last time. If there's no truffle oil, they say, oh, you truffle have no taste, okay? But it's part of the game. Sometimes it's how you come your story, depending on the type of restaurant. Also, if you have something with a big volume and everything there, you don't want to take a risk, okay? You want to give what people like, okay, and somehow, all right? Of course, if you have a smaller restaurant where you come story and you have time to share with the customers, that is different. But then, if you make a 3,000 or 4,000 cover, trust me, you take your best friend. No, okay, all right. And the chicken powder, all right, Mr. Escoffier, all right, because it comes from Europe, okay, he have been approached to put this one in place. They use his name and marketing and everything. And if we look at his story, all right, then it's, yeah. 19, you see, this guy passed away in 1912 or something like this, and his peak time was around 903, I mean, a bit early and then a bit after, is around that. And then they create the chicken stock this time, all right? I mean, or they kind of looking at it, how to make it to be more accessible, easy to practice. And also all the people who was doing a lot of chicken example, they say what we do with all these bones, okay? And that's where they kind of creating bouillons and things like this. And then it was part of the development of these products. Well, you see, yeah. After we have the Maggi and there is other sauce coming out through the whole thing. All right. Okay, clear with that? It was a little story time. Fresh butter. Clarify butter. What do you go for? All right. We're all clear with that? Okay. And again, if it's wrong, try to redo again. Okay. Don't try to say, oh, they will not see. It's not true. They will see. All right. This one is not crispy. You see. And this one will break. And that's what we want. We want crunchy. All right. All right. Good. Then I show you. There's a bit exercise. Hold on. All right. This one is keep cooking. This one is keep reducing. Some of them already done. My puff pastry. I took my sheet out now because you know what I mean. All right. My French sometimes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then I make my ring. All right. Again, I don't stress it. Okay.
We're making that.
Yes. If you make it too fast, then after you cut, this one will become oval shape. All right. Depend how strength you put on. Remember, all right. This is elastic things, and then if you rest, it's there. It's good to be cold. Sometimes you don't have the time for it. Okay. It's very short on time, and then say, oh, I don't have time, I forgot, or whatever it is. You can use this block freezer. Right.
Big rest.
Yeah, but doesn't mean that it may have some elasticity at the cooking. We will see, okay? Because to be honest, if we do 24 hours early, then you should not have this issue. Anyway, I can eat that. Alors, bouche à la reine and vol au vent. For you doesn't mean much on this one, okay? Vol au vent is the same thing than this one, but it's a big one. That's something that they will share, all right? And we put after all this chicken and mushrooms, we will see after. This one will cook, will puff, all right? And vol au vent is mean flying with the wind, all right? Because it's a very light and fluffy things. And bouche à la reine, all right, is a bite of the queen, all right? That is mean smaller. On this one, okay? Normally it's a portion side, or it can be even smaller for cocktails and amuse-bouche and things like this. We see more or less more often now in the restaurant, but still it's not very practiced because it's still kind of. We can buy the puff pastry definitely, but again, I don't have the same flavors and the same technicity and the outcome of it.
You got to save up. You got to save up.
佢冇好細，
呢個會飛啊！呢個會飛啊！新飛會飛。
其實佢嗰個羊咧係佢呢個側邊有湯。
You Google Translate, they will tell you.
呢個呢個。You mean this word is meaning something that fly?
Now, volaille is mean poultry.
Oh, poultry.
This one,
Okay,
this
so
one,
chicken.
bouchée à la reine is the bite of the queen.
The bite.
Biting, bite, like when you eat something, one bite, okay, small, and then yeah, small bite.
I now know what I'm doing.
The what?
I know what I'm doing now.
Ah, okay, that's good.
You got right.
All right.
But why is it 4?
Well,
No,
What's
because
it all?
the dog gave me 6. I mean, I don't make 4. I'll
Okay.
finish it in front of you. All right.
都唔係好大嘅，
係啊係。
So what? Isn't it?
I show
one
you.
with a face?
You want to know everything,
可能佢整
yeah?
高啲
Before.
佢個底薄啲，跟住佢側邊整高
有
啲，
哦嘢。
你暗啊嘛。
即係
Alright.
唔使整。
This one we can share, all right? This one is the glazing we're going to put to make a nice and shiny color, all right? Yolk, a bit salt, okay, and cream. Same quantity more or less than the yolk. The same glazing we have used last time for the pâté croûte. How was it, by the way?
顏色會好啲。
Make it hot, make it cold.
They like it hot.
I like
Yes,
it hot.
hot. Yeah.
And I still have.
I'm sure. There's a lot to it. Yeah.
誒係
Okay.
equal 1:1。
And when I pan fry it, it's good.
Ah yeah. Yeah, more.
Because the foie gras.
Yeah, melt as well.
Mm.
Yeah, they are different. Okay. All right. I don't have the small. This one, we can use baking paper, all right, for sure. What is important? Have a baking tray. This one, the temperature will help to raise, okay? The aluminium will kind of pushing the heat, all right, into your pastries. And this one as well, the wind and everything will help to put. No baking paper, but this thing, that's why it's been made. We're going to use also for the choux paste, all right? We have another one who is totally opaque, okay? That's kind of
The white one.
yeah, I mean brown color, light browns, okay? But then again, the temperature doesn't go through, okay? And when you have something to rest, it's better to have it. Like the shoe paste, we should use this one as well. Now I'm double it because if not, I cannot squeeze inside the oven. Right. Original one is this. Okay. Now we're going to make this one because this one is lighter. Ah.
呢隻係有糖嘅，另一隻嗰
But
隻就
there's someone I've seen people pressing the center.
Pressing
The center. Like I
Yes,
see
you
someone
can.
just do the ring and just press the whole
Yeah,
center.
correct.
and
I
just
mean,
have
you
the
can
side
also
popping
do
out.
like this and leave it there. Right. Then after you will remove after the end and pressing. Same thing. Or you can do that. You do this one, the same thing, and this one, and then you put here.
But the height is different, right?
It will be the same.
It will be the same.
All right. Now the thing is, I prefer like this because first of all it's lighter, and yeah, then you don't have the pastry there. It can be heavy. I put all of them. Not too heavy. Now the temperature is getting a bit warm. It should be cooler. I'm going to put back in the. All right. If you put too much of this, okay, the egg yolk is going to stick on the side, right? And we don't want, because if not, remember, these things is one layer of dough, one layer of butter, one layer of dough, one layer of butter, one layer of dough, one layer, 1,000 times, 766 or something, more or less the same. Okay. This one put on the side. See, I put only one time, I didn't put too much. That's normally what we do for the, yeah, because we leave this one at the bottom, because normally this one we can sell also like a pastry, all right? The people can buy it and then eat in the street or whatever it is, or you can bring home and then put it in the restaurant. But the sauce normally is much more thicker, all right? Now, if you do in the restaurant, you want to have something more light, then you remove the center. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Classic. It'll just be the cover.
Yeah, but to be honest, they no need to be made. Yeah, all right. After that, we're going to put them a bit in blast chiller, very cold. Make sure that the butter is still, because when you're going to have an oven, we're going to have a shock. And then after we do that,
Yeah,
7 cm, more or less.
is it a bit too high or is it okay?
Should be fine. Because this one, when it's cooking, it's going to push, and sometimes with the wind and thing, is going to
即係唔
be.
俾佢周圍走啫嘛。係啊。
Alright. We'll put it in oven after.
You need to put in the fridge.
Yeah. we make sure that it's nice and cold. Like this, we have we can put directly if we want to, but like this, I have a thermic things.
But after defrozen and then come up again and put it on.
no problem.
The defrosting thing is just for
Shake.
yeah. Have more.
Can I make it smaller?
Can make it very small. if you
Yeah,
want.
like
Have more. And all the trimming of puff pastry, you keep it.
will this be too small or bigger?
Yeah. Because after is, I mean, yeah. I mean the thing is, after you don't put much.
Yeah.
But then you can make some small one. Okay. But then you will not make 2 layers. You can make 1 layer only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can make one for the center, but if you want to make small one, then you will put 1 layer, and then we should maybe put the dough a bit thicker. But that's fine. Try. We're here to try with you. Make different. Play with it.
Cooking time will be different.
No,
No?
not much. I am already if you want to. We can seal the door also with water if we want to. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Better. Yeah. This fine. Yeah. Yeah, I use the small one there. Yeah, small fridge. Yeah, this one is good. Yeah. Okay. But this one is better. This one is no smoke. It's good, it's dry, it's good, right? This one is no smoke. This one is good. This one is good, yeah. Yeah, okay. No, we use this one.
For next time.
Yeah, for next time. Definitely we use again, alright? The small one, we call, that's the small one. Boucher à la reine. Okay, the other one. Go on. This one is You're welcome. Don't put too much. Alright? Don't put too much. Yeah. There is a reason. Okay, like this is good for sure.
我話佢得閒得滯係咁批評人嚟㗎。
Let's see how maybe we'll talk more. Maybe just more. Let's see how. Alright? You're important. That's why I show you.